Hey guys, what's up? Today I have, well, not a battle, but I just wanted to go ahead and take the time to show you that for the last couple weeks I've been putting a lot of time and effort into changing up my save file, my boxes. I went ahead and redid everything. All the nicknames used to be all capital letters, which is actually an old version of Pokegen. When I made them, that was how it's standard automatically put out. So I had to go and look at every single Pokemon and change the nickname and reset it. I also went ahead and made sure all the IDs and original trainer names were the same. I fixed all the stats if there was anything wrong. I did all the sets and everything. And then for Pokemon like that have hidden powers, I went ahead and instead of the original trainer, I put what hidden power it is. And even if the Pokemon doesn't actually know hidden power currently, but it does commonly carry it, I went ahead and gave it that hidden power just in case I wanted to teach it on the fly. And yeah, technically it does make them slightly weaker because they have 30 IVs instead of 31, but whatever, not a big deal. Um, so yeah, I went ahead and sorted them all out too. So like everything is semi-alphabetically. Like this is all my B Pokemon. They're not actually alphabetical, but I sorted them so that they look nice and visually pleasing and all that stuff. Um, I had to, utilize some extra room. Like, there's not a lot of E Pokemon, so I used some space for my Gs because there's quite a lot of Gs. And then like here I have what is I, J, O, Q, U, and X because this is basically all there is of those letters. There's not really much else for them. There's a few little things, but mostly like NFEs that are outclassed by NU Pokemon, and there's really no point in doing that. In general, like I tried to have a good dispersion representation of OU through PU. Again, I didn't want to put like something that's completely outclassed by another Pokemon in the same tier, and I also was because I was sorting it alphabetically. I was sort of um, restricted in that sense. Like here in my last box, I wanted to have like a Vanilluxe or something, but it just I don't know, just more important Pokemon to put. I mean, Vanilluxe is fairly interesting, but yeah, Cryogonal is kind of better in like every respect, um, and it's just like hidden power and ice beam. But yeah, and then of course there are some like OUs that have like 5 sets, like choice, life orb, leftovers with sub and boosting and whatever. I like I said, I play OU, but I enjoy all the tiers, so I try to make sure to have a nice even distribution. And then of course, because it's me, I have like 4 Star Raptors, 4 Shaymins, lots of Reggies and things like that. And like here, like 3 pages of or 3 boxes of M, but this is mostly MA, ME, and then MI. But like here, I couldn't fit Masquerain on this page, but that's because I needed space for like one for a nose and stuff. So it was kind of annoying, but I ended up just dealing with it. But the thing is, because I'm OCD like that, and I tried to get everything to work and fit nicely, um, I know somewhere there's a Pokemon that doesn't have a hidden power listed, or its name is still capitalized, or I didn't put in the original trainer, or something like that. Um, and another thing, speaking of hidden powers, for some reason, if it's longer than 5 letters, it doesn't show. It's like completely blank. So, like for ground, electric, fighting, and I have one Pokemon with flying. I had to shorten it to less than 5 letters, so it's like GRND for ground, fight for fighting, fly for flying, elect for electric. Although I don't use electric and flying that much. Like I said, one flying and I think a handful of electric. Mostly grass because Quagsire, Swampert, Gastrodon. Most tiers have Seismitoad. Most tiers have a water ground Pokemon that there's no real point in having electric really because it's mostly on a water type and they have ice beam usually anyways. But yeah, so like I said, spent lots of time doing this, making it look all nice. And if you're wondering here, this is my box labeled teams, so I can prearrange teams so that I don't have to spend 10 minutes every single time I want to battle. Just whenever I have time, before bed or when I'm in the bathroom, whatever, I just quickly sort some teams out, whatever. And then, of course, my Ditto here, just as a placeholder, because it's the one Pokemon that really can work effectively in every tier, even though I don't actually use it. I even nicknamed it appropriately. But I have to have a Pokemon with me at all times, so when I'm moving shit around, then that's what I use. But yeah, I like it. Like I said, spent a lot of time, and it is really good to be done. And yeah, hopefully Gen 6 doesn't come out soon. But as for the surprise that I told peoples yesterday, or well, I left in the description of the video, the surprise is that I am going to be giving this save file to all of you. I'm going to be hosting it on MediaFire for you to download. You'll be able to use it. According to what I've read on Nintendo and on Wikipedia, there's because you're using a different DS and connection, it should give you a different friend code. That way you don't have 100 people on at the same time using the same friend code. And also, if you don't have a flash cartridge, this is kind of no use to you. If you have a retail cart, then this sort of doesn't help you. But I do know it is possible, and I have seen it, and it ran fairly smoothly without lagging, that you can use emulators and play online. So if you want to do that, you're welcome to. I don't know how to do it, but like I said, I know it can be done, so you can Google it. I'm sure, Romulation or GBA Temp or whatever has a thread on it somewhere on how to do it. But yeah, you can even, if you really want, I just have my white save file open here. You can just transfer like this, drag and drop, and it just creates it there. It's got everything. As you can see here, actually, like I said, my old nicknames were automatically set, so I had to just do this, change it, and then set it, and then it would change it because it was an old version of Pokegen. So yeah, I'll leave a download link in the description. I'll leave links to Pokegen and stuff if you need it and whatever. To be able to use this, although Google is your friend, but some people don't like using Google. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy my gift. If it's of no use to you, I'm sorry, but I'm sure some people will like it. I know I used to get asked for it, but I haven't really been asked recently, but whatever. Yeah, so if you want to enjoy my flavor, a lot of scents are standard, but there is some weird stuff here or there that, things like me would use. And of course there are some unreleased Pokemon, so if you are worried about that and worried about using them on random Wi-Fi, they're not technically legal, so you probably won't have much success in that aspect. But yeah, if you want to use it and have some fun playing video games as you are supposed to, then welcome to be my guest. So, hope you guys enjoy this little gift, and I'll see you all next time.